So this is what I'll be making in this video. They're little heart-shaped wood veneers I turned into magnets. So if you're interested in how I made these, continue watching. I also have product links in the description box. They're easy and fun to make, and they're a great beginner project. So stick around and I'll show you how I did it.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, and today I'm going to be playing with some UV resin. I was up here in my craft room. I was just practicing waves with UV resin. Little waves that you see on there. Anyway, I was up here playing around with my Bond Crafter UV resin, and I thought I would turn on the camera. I will open this box of UV resin that Bond Crafter had sent me, and so we can go through and see what you get in a box with 500 grams of UV resin. I started to open the box, and I thought, I'll open it with you guys so we can see together. So you get some of these little 1 ounce mixing cups. This will be about 10 of those. You get this. Let me open this up. It is a silicone mat. And what I like about this is you have a shiny side and you have a matte side. If you're going to be using any kind of resin on this and you want it to cure shiny, you want to use the shiny side. So if I wanted to cure like a little dollop of UV resin on here, I would do it on the shiny side. Whatever the surface looks like what you cure your resin on, whether it's epoxy resin or UV resin, if the surface is shiny, your project will come out shiny. If the surface is a matte look like this, your project will come out with a matte look to it. So that's why you look inside a lot of your silicone molds. They're shiny inside. It'll be shiny. That's something that I know some beginners aren't aware of when working with the resin. But surface matters. Okay. And we have this little thing. We have the resin, the UV resin. We have some real flowers, dried flowers. You want to use dry flowers in any of your resin projects, whether it's epoxy resin or UV resin. You don't want to use fresh flowers. I'm going to open up this mold and see what this is. This is a cute little mold, a little pendant mold. And you can see it's translucent. You can see through it. This is the kind of mold you want to use for UV resin. You don't want to use molds that you cannot see through. It will not cure on the underside. You want to be able to see through it like that. So there's that. Let's see what else we got. We have instructions. Let's dump this all out. We have this little thing. I have no idea what this is for. Maybe to open the bottle. I don't know. We have some stir sticks, which is good. I'm going to open this up. Okay, we have some red glitter. Some fuchsia or magenta. And then we have some confetti glitter. This is little stars. And we have blue, blue. Then we have some more confetti glitter and stars. And these aren't stars, but yeah, I guess they'd be stars. Yellow. And then you have some fine gold glitter, some fine purple glitter, and some fine blue glitter. So I'll set these off to the side. Will not be using these. Let's see how big this might be too big, this little spout. I might transfer this in here. And the only when you do this, you want to make sure that you're using the same kind of resin. You don't want to mix your resins. So you don't want to mix your brands or your types or anything. I don't know what this is for. Maybe pour some in there. You also want to make sure you're not doing this in the sun or in direct UV light because it will cure. Okay, what I'm going to be making something that looks like this. I want to make magnets. So what I have, I'm going to show you what I've got here. I have some of these wood hearts. They're just table scatter. I believe I got these at Hobby Lobby in the his and her section. Okay, I have this little thing. It's a Tim Holtz. It's for alcohol inks, or a lot of people use it like to clean their cameras, or I guess, yeah, but this is like a real, it's not real hard in the hand. It's real easy. It's to manipulate. This one is but to manipulate alcohol inks. So I'm going to be using that. I have some magnets here. I have some silicone cups. I have some little shells. Don't know if I'm going to use those. I have some little Sea Life nail art in the gold. And I have some little tiny 3mm fake pearls. Here's some more I made. See, I was playing around with these, but what I've done, this is what I was doing before I turned the camera on. So I have some of these. I have some blues and some of these. As you can see, I was working on the blue ones. And what I used for the top, I used some gold acrylic inks. And for the blue, I used ultramarine blue and what color is this? Lake blue, and these are US Art Supply airbrush colors. I just use these. That's what I used for the blue ones. And for this one here, again, I used the gold acrylic ink, and I used this one, which is hot pink, and this one, which is deep purple, and I used a sponge brush, and I have some of these lolly sticks here, and what I would do is to paint them, I would just stick it on there. I have some tape on there. And then the backs of these ones I painted blue, and these I just did black on the backs of all these. All of these are painted black. And for that, I just used my Art Alchemy Impasto and the black. So that's what I was doing. I was just playing around and decided I would turn the camera on. So that is what I am. Oh yeah, one more thing. And for the waves, I used the Cast and Craft in white. So put these away. Well, let me put these here so I can put magnets on them. What I'm going to do is, what you need, if you wanted to do this, is the little hearts or whatever shape you want to do. Use your acrylic paints, your magnets. If you're going to do magnets, I did drill holes in these in case I wanted to make them keychains. Like I said, I did not know exactly what I was wanting to really do. You're also going to need a UV light. I'm using the double-sided UV light here. And I have a UV torch. And obviously, I'm going to be using the Bond Crafter hard type UV resin. Let's craft with me. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to do, I believe, I'm going to do silver on these. I might do silver on all of them, I'm not sure. Usually I like to work from on the back side, that way if it slips, it's not going to slip over the pretty painted side. I like the silver, so I'm going to do the rest in silver. And when I get that done, I'll be back. Okay, while that dries, I'm going to put some UV resin in the cup. Get a stir stick. Okay, I have a couple of dotting tools and my little paddle here, and I'm going to add just maybe, I don't know, 2 drops, small drops of this Cast and Craft. Ooh, that just came out quick. All right, mix that in. You don't want it too opaque, because remember, you want the light to pass through that. So that's pretty opaque. I might add a little bit more resin to that. But then again, I'm only going to be using small amounts of this, so. That should be good. And then I'm going to place this on top of my light so that I don't inadvertently cure all that. That wouldn't be good. Get my thingamajig back out. Let's move some of these. All right. The way I figured it out is you don't want to cover the whole thing in resin. I'm going to start my resin down at the bottom half. I'm going to leave the top half resin free. And I'm going to take my dotting tool and I'm going to bring that resin over to the edges. I want to cover it. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to wipe that off. And I'm going to get a bigger dotting tool, and I'm going to place the white on the right where the dry and the wet meet, like so, just a little bit. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to blow that down. Let's see. I might hold that down. Need some more white. Like I said, I'm still learning these. Put some white down. Just hold that in place, and I'm just going to blow down. That's looking good. Add some more white, just a little bit. Because you can add white, you just can't take it away. if that makes any sense. And I'm putting it where on the dry portion of this heart. Hold it down with that and blows down. That looks cute. Let me get this to stop it from moving. That looks really cute. Bring you guys in. For a closer look. And obviously I will finish the top off. I just want to get this cured. And just stick this in there. I gotta figure out what I want to work on. Let me put that in, cure it, and let me figure out what I'm gonna put on here. That looks really cute. Okay, we're gonna do another one, then I'll finish off these tops. And let's do it again. All right, and drag it out. That actually looks really good. Put that in for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna finish these off camera. Not finish them, but get them to this point where I'm at right now. Then we'll come back and finish them off. Okay, we're gonna finish one or two off. I'm gonna put some resin down. And then I'm going to spread it out. Just using my dotting tool to drag it out to the edge. Looks real pretty. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up some little shells. I want to cover that hole because I want to make this into a magnet. And I want to get a little pink shell. Let's get a bead. And let's get some nail art in there. That's cute. Let's put another shell. Not that far down. Let's bring it up. Another bead. I like doing things in threes, except for the nail art. I'll do the nail art, just one nail art. Then I'm going to use this to stop it from moving. And then I'm going to cure it for just a minute. And I'm just going to leave it in there to cure for a minute. And then I will do the next ones off camera and then add the magnets. I'll come back and add the magnets. So let me do the rest of these off camera and I'll come back and we'll do the magnets together. So I will see you in a minute. Okay, these are finished. Give you a little look at them. They're cute. They look like some had spilled over onto the back on them. I don't really care about that. These are just adorable. I like how that turned out. And I want to take this time to welcome all of my new subscribers and to thank all of my returning subscribers for your continued support of my channel. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe. And the best way to help my channel, if you're interested in helping my channel, which I would really appreciate, is just simply liking this video. If you want to go a step further, leave me a little heart emoji. Your likes tell YouTube that there's engagement, and they will push the video in front of more people. So the likes are very important. So I put a little bit of liquid fusion down on there. I'm just going to set that on top. Don't need a lot because I don't want it sliding all over the place. So there's that. And I like to read all of your comments. I love the engagement on this channel. I haven't been putting out as much videos, but I've been so busy with my granddaughters. There's that one. And Saturday, I'll be going to see my little grandson. I miss him. I see him once or twice a week, which is not enough by far. So I'm just sticking these down into the liquid fusion. Really easy. And then once these have dried, the liquid fusion had dried, it takes about 20 minutes. Then I will be back for the next step. I just want to make sure that these stay secure. And I thought of magnets because my granddaughters are bringing home some really cute stuff from school. And I want to display them. So, back into making magnets again. So I'll have everything linked in the description box as well. If you're interested to do this, I'll try to find the hearts. But they're just little wood, I don't know what you call them. It's just table scatter, little wood pieces, but I'll see if I can find them. But check out the description box. I usually have what I used in the description box. It just makes it easier for people who want to create similar or the same as what I'm creating, where you're not having to hunt all over the place for the stuff that I'm using. And if it says similar next to the item, it's because I couldn't find the exact product, but it's similar to the one I'm using. So, and if you use my links, the Amazon links, go through my links, I do make a very small commission at no cost to you, but anything I make goes right back into the channel so I can buy more stuff to show you. So there's that. And as you can tell, I need a new glue bottle. So I'm going to let this dry, and I will be back as soon as it's dry. See, I put too much on that. It's sliding all over. Okay, these are done. They turned out so cute. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this, there's the magnet back there, completely cured. These turned out really cute. I really like them. My granddaughters are going to love them. So they can hang in their little papers and stuff. I have a whiteboard that this will stick to as well. I think it's cute. So let me know what you think. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And to my subscribers, I truly appreciate you. I could not do this without you. Y'all have a great day, and God bless. Bye.